Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching us from. It's your boy Authentic right here. So, as it is hot, I want to really chip in my own opinion in this particular project called PocketFi, right? So, in this particular video, we'll be talking about PocketFi. Is it a scam? Is it a legit project? What do we do? How is it going to be? A lot of things are surrounding this project right now. So I want to air my own view in this particular project because a lot of us participated in it. So we have seen different views, different perspective towards the project. So I'm here to air my own view. So please and please, whatever I say or whatever I do in this particular video or in this particular action is all my personal opinion, right? Nobody is going to be held accountable. So please and please stick around this video as I tell you guys what I sense right here and what I'll be doing at the ending part of this video and everything I see concerning this project called PocketFi. So concerning the latest development in the project, a lot of people are saying that PocketFi is a scam. PocketFi is this, PocketFi is that. But to be very, very honest, I don't really know, and I'm not part of the development team, so I'm not going to say if PocketFi is a scam or not. But sensing the latest development, which is the human verification protocol and stuff like that, that they are requesting some amount of ton from the community, different amount of ton, it varies, right? So from the community, just to prove that you are a human, it is quite ridiculous that something like this is happening at this point in time. But what do we know? What do we know? We don't really know. So all I know is that as it stands now, it's now a game of choice, right? It's now a game of personal interest and whatever you wish to do on your own. Okay, so as it stands now, I'm not that type of person that will come and tell you go and do the turn transaction or don't do the turn transaction. Like I said, this is a financial it's all about finances. So when it comes to do with finances, it should be something that you decided on your own. Like as you guys know, I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm just showing you guys my own perspective and what I sense in this particular project. So most of us have been in this project for a very long time, and as it stands now, we can't just back off like that 100%. Like I said, this is my personal opinion, right? So all I could say is as simple as ABC. If you check the amount of ton transaction that was allocated for you, if it is something that you can afford to risk, I would just advise you to go ahead and risk it. But this is not a financial advice, it's your personal choice. But this is my take right here. All right, so avoid looking everything down after all the efforts and everything. I'll just advise us, if it is something that you can afford to risk, like if it is very, very affordable to you without you breaking the bank, I'll just say go ahead and risk it. But if you check and you see that it's not something that I can afford to risk, well, you can just ignore, right? You can just ignore. At the end of the day, it's all personal interest and personal choice. Okay, so that is all I have to say right here. I'm not going to say do transaction, don't do transaction and stuff like that, because a lot of you guys are already in my DM asking me how do I see this, what is my take on it. So this is my take on it. If it is something that you can afford to do, once you check your own, I would advise you go ahead and do it. Let's just watch and see how it turns out to be at the end of the day. But if it is something that you cannot afford to do, then you just ignore. All right, so this is just it. But like I said, it doesn't really make that sense that at this point in time they are requesting us to make some verification with some ton just to prove our humanity protocol, blah 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 stuff. So all this while we have been creating meme coin, making transactions, making auto claim with our ton and everything. They don't know that we are human beings. Maybe they thought we are bots, but what do I know? So like I said, we just have to do the one we can do and leave the rest. Okay, so let me click on this place that they wrote unverified account. You guys can see that my account is not yet verified because I've been speculating on this for quite a couple of days now. So before I give it a take, so if I click on this place that they wrote unverified account, you guys can see proof of humanity, make a transaction, receive an encrypted code, enter it. By passing proof of humanity, you will receive 5% to mind switch. All right, so you guys can see connect on, verify with PocketFi. They have already added start transaction, so the choice is yours. So let me click on verify turn connect. Then you guys can see the whopping amount of ton that these guys charged me. Is quite unfortunate. 1.57 ton, which is equal to $440. Well, the transaction cost depends on your contribution to the project. Okay, so like I said, everybody gets their own different values of this particular transaction. Like for me, I get like 4 accounts on PocketFi, but as it stands now, I cannot be able to chest all those ones anymore. So I'll just have to go with my main account, which is this particular one, though most of those ones get lesser fee. So that was where I was able to know that the transaction varies. So as I'm getting 4 point something dollar, you may be getting like 2 point something dollar or 1 point something dollar or even higher, depending on your own contribution to the project according to what they said. Okay. So I will just go ahead and proceed with this transaction so that we'll see how it goes at the end of the day, right? So this is just that. Sorry, guys. Okay, so once I'm under the human verification stuff like that, because I have a bit amount of switch right here, that was the reason why I'm just considering it, and this is something that I can afford to lose, right? So that's why I said if it is something that I can afford to lose or risk, I would just advise you to carry out, because me, I'm carrying it out. But if you know you can't, then we just hope for the best at the end of the day. So I'll click on unverified. Let's proceed. I'll click on verify via Ton Connect. Then I'll click on this place that they wrote verify down here, where it will prompt me to go and make the transaction, right? So it has already brought me to my Tonkeeper. I will connect the wallet. You guys can see I have some amount of Ton right here. So I will proceed with it. Okay, come back here. Okay, I think the transaction is not yet successful. Let me move. Proof already in progress or done. Okay, they said the proof is already in progress or it is done. So I'll just have to give them a few time for them to verify it. Then I'll show you guys how it looks like. Okay, so as you guys can see, they said they will be adding 5% of whatever you have. So I have like 8,000. Then I'll see the amount they will add for me and how it looks like after the verification. So stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, so after a few minutes I redo the transaction, and I think the verification is under process. So like I said, we should stay tuned. So I gave them a few time and it didn't go through, though they didn't deduct my funds. Then I have to redo the transaction, and this is what I got. So let's just give them some time and see how the verification process works. Okay, a transaction with a secret code has been sent to your wallet. Enter the code in the field above. Okay, let's go and check the wallet. Okay, I've been checking around to see where they put the code. They say a transaction with a secret code has been sent to your wallet. Enter the code in the field above. Okay. Now I get. Let's go back to our wallet. Check transaction history. I think this is the particular one we just made right now. Okay, sent, receive. Okay, encrypted comments. Let's open it and see if maybe this is where the code is. Beautiful. So this is where you will receive your own code. Hope you guys can have seen that. 632957. Let me go back and put that. 632957. Okay. 632957. 632957. Then I'll click on proceed. Let's see how it goes. Verified. Congratulations, verification successful. Okay, so I think we are done with the verification and all for now. So like I said, this is a personal decision. I just made the decision. Like I said, I get up to 4 accounts, but I'm not going to be doing that on any of them anymore. I just want to risk it at this particular one. Okay, so you guys can now see the verified badge right here. Sorry, you guys can now see the verified badge right here, though they have not added any percentage for me according to what they said. But let me just wait and see how it goes. So I think that is just that, and that is just my take right here. So for those asking, is this a potential scam alert? All I could say is that firstly, this is not the first project that is requesting such a transaction as a method of verification. All right, we've seen a lot of projects in the past that did this particular thing. Okay, this is where they pasted my coins right here. So no, let me just withdraw it. So we've seen a lot of projects in the past that have did such verification method, requesting transaction from the community, though at the end a lot of them were not successful and some were still successful. So that's why I said earlier that it's all risk at the end of the day, but just maximize your risk and know your risk limit. Okay, just know what you can afford to risk and move ahead with life. So that is just all I see right here, and that's just all I have to say, right? So They are not the first doing such a thing. Some did it and were not successful. Some did it and were successful. So at the end of the day, it's all personal choice. If it's something that you can afford to do, go ahead and do that, right? So that was just that. For everybody asking me questions, I hope everybody is clarified. And that is just all I want to say and all I see in this particular exercise as far as PocketFi is concerned. So if you really found value in this particular video, do well to hit the thumbs up button, and if this is the first time coming across our channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. So stay safe, stay blessed. As we wait for more updates from the team, according to them, they said they will be listing this this March, but we don't really know. So we just have to keep our hands locked, then watch and see as the event unfolds. So thank you guys for watching. Till I come your way next time. Bye for now.